Healthier Together, sponsored by Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield of Oregon.
We know that CPR saves lives, and the cardiac incident that Damar Hamlin experienced on field is testament to that.
24-year-old Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin is recovering after suffering cardiac arrest on the field. The quick response of CPR helped save his life. And since then, interest in learning CPR has skyrocketed. The American Heart Association reported a 620% increase in page views to hands-only CPR content. In today's Healthier Together, we'll go over the basics with Dr. James Polo from Regents and Executive Director for the American Heart Association of Oregon and Southwest Washington, Nick Brodnicki.
I think most folks are seeking out a way to understand how they can take action if they are in an environment or an experience like what Damar experienced himself.
CPR stands for cardiopulmonary resuscitation. It's an emergency life-saving procedure performed when the heart stops beating.
What CPR is really all about is continuing to get that blood flowing, because blood is what gets oxygen to all the vital tissues.
Every year, 350,000 Americans die from a cardiac arrest. According to the American Heart Association, about 90% of people who suffer cardiac arrests outside of the hospital die. CPR, especially if performed right away, can double or triple the chance of survival. Yet bystanders only perform CPR 46% of the time.
I think someone is fearful for jumping in when they see someone having cardiac arrest because they're unsure of what action to take. And that could fall under the category of not having refreshed those skills in a while, feeling like they might hurt that person.
There really aren't a lot of people that experience a cardiac arrest while they're in a hospital setting. It's usually in the home setting or in a public setting. And so time is really of the essence.
If you witness an adult or teen suddenly collapse, hands-only CPR is recommended.
You can save a life without certification. You can perform hands-only CPR and use an AED without certification.
First, call 911 or send someone to call. Then, if there's no pulse, start CPR. Push hard and fast in the center of the chest.
Make sure that that person is on flat, stable ground and start performing chest compressions, hard and fast, right to the center of their chest. If there is an AED nearby, as you're calling 911, they're going to advise you to have someone get that AED, and then you'll want to start using that AED along with those chest compressions.
AED stands for Automated External Defibrillator. Many public buildings and offices have them. Know if yours does and where it is. Find links to the American Heart Association's CPR resources and training videos, as well as resources to get certified in CPR and first aid at kgw.com/healthiertogether.